Pasta really swankily. They make a follow, I'm really. Now so she do use me really.
Hello guys. Happy to see you guys once more.
Hello.
Today, first off, let me introduce everyone as usual. We've got the amazing Sharon in the building. Oh, Rema auntie.
Mama Tunde.
Mama Tunde. We've got Toby in the building.
Best for last now.
Toby. And we've got the last but not the least, the
Thank you.
amazing Dara in the building.
Thank
Yes.
you. And don't forget to introduce
Yes.
yourself.
Micah, the boss.
No.
The boss lady.
I'm very humble, please.
The boss lady.
I'm very humble. But I hope everyone is doing fine. I hope everyone is amazing. I hope you guys have watched the last episode we dropped. I hope I hope you're subscribed. I hope you guys like our videos. And as always, we always look forward to you guys' comments, and don't forget to share as always. So, guys, what's happening? What are we talking about today? What's Sharon?
There was a conversation we were having on the group chat about pretty privilege and handsome privilege. Funny thing, I've never heard of handsome privilege.
Wow.
But now that I'm
Our vocabulary, they've been established. They are there.
But now that I'm hearing it, I'm like, okay. I watched a couple more videos on. Did I watch it? I don't know. But now I understand the concept of husband. Husband. I was gonna say husband. I was gonna say husband privilege.
I know she wanted
Handsome.
So
privilege.
handsome
And then the
privilege
main
and
question is can pretty privilege and handsome privilege be compared on the same scale or level?
So I think first, I think we are all aware of pretty privileges.
Explain just for the public.
So pretty privilege is basically what the privileges entitled, the privileges that pretty people get. Pretty people, generally women, get in general. It could be giving, getting on a yacht, getting gifts from male counterparts, or having lots of guys show attention, or getting invited to parties, getting invites to parties,
Getting access and getting certain things.
Given to them, not based on their abilities, but simply just based on cause they are pretty and their physical attributes.
Okay, I wanted to confirm that. Is it just the face, or does it include the bum and the does it include because some people have more preference towards body?
So it's
just
basically
more the physical
characteristics, attributes of that person. And yes, so it exists definitely, and so that's what pretty privilege is. So for the handsome privilege would obviously be the opposite of that, which would be handsome guys getting attention from maybe getting invites to parties, fashion show, or even getting attention from people in the office, or being the people everyone wants to be around, and being the social butterfly. Or it could also be privileges like women showing them attention. Yeah, so those are the privileges for, I would say, but it still boils down to the physical appearance and a bit of so the physical appearance is always the first step, because that's what people can see, and obviously how they use that privilege, how they use that appearance to their advantage is basically what the privilege stands for. So I think I think everyone would accept both exist. But I think the video you're also talking of is they were trying to compare so the question maybe would be rephrased as, can you compare pretty privilege to handsome privileges?
Yes, you can.
No, you can't anyway. The way I see it is that, you know, men are more attracted to the physical, which gives opportunity for pretty privilege, while women are attracted to the money more than the face. That's why I'm like.
But they say handsome.
Yeah.
It's not money privilege. That's money privilege.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying that there's more. There is handsome privilege, but it's. What was the question that you said again?
We already established both exist.
Yes.
Right? So it's just a matter of which has a higher, will I say, staying power, or which is more prominent.
Pretty privilege.
Yeah, definitely, I would agree. But they can be definitely compared on the same level. One of them will be higher, but they're definitely compared on the same level.
One of them will be higher, but be compared to the same level. That does not feel like...
No, they're the same thing, but it's just that...
Yeah, both genders have it. Undisputed.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more one gender has it more than
one gender is favored than the other.
Exactly.
Which is understandable.
Yeah, and
it's
I'm
just
like,
one is favored more.
Women mostly be like, what's inside your account more than what's on your face. And my men will be like, what's your body than what's in your account.
Yeah, so that's
right.
So an example is who is more likely.
A lot of women go for ugly ass guys just because they are rich. A lot of men will go for fine than whether you're
an example
rich or
is
not.
if you look at it, a lot of the women that go on yachts with rich people or rich is how many. So, but we've already established both exist. So you're now working on a statistics base as to who gets more favor or who has the majority, which would definitely fall. So an example would be. Do you get? An example is no matter how a guy is handsome, the likelihood of him entering a club free is not on the same percentage as a likelihood of a pretty girl getting into the club free. Yeah. Obviously, a girl that is not extremely pretty can still get into the club free, because in general, women are marketed as the goods in clubs, so that's why clubs are free for.
That doesn't sound good.
I know.
That doesn't sound good.
But it's the reality. It's the reality.
It's true.
That's why clubs are free.
Because I've always wondered, why do women get
free into clubs?
Like what?
Because if you pay
free.
More like the more women are there
before 12 a.m. I never understood why.
Yeah, because if you get a lot of women into the club, men will generally who are the ones to spend money. Because I'm sure you never see queues out where women you don't even see.
We went out on Saturday and the queue to this night was
outrageous.
It was like how many people can fit inside that place? The people that are queuing can the amount of people fit inside that place, and it was freaking cold. I guess it's St. Patrick's Day, but then oh my god,
even when it's not St. Patrick's Day,
so it's just general. Like, so an example is if you notice clubs when even in Nigeria. When I went to clubs or when I've hung around clubs, you always notice there is a set of women that come with some certain people. So generally, it's hard for women that don't have connections in the club to just enter. I don't know how it works over here. I've not gone clubbing a lot here, but in Nigeria, if those girls don't have, maybe they don't know the bouncer or know someone or know the promoter or someone, the chances of them getting into the club is very unlikely. They must be on a certain kind of level as compared to other girls. So there's also that. Even in the pretty girls space, there's still a ranking again as to
if you have connections or if you don't have
if
connections.
You have connections, and obviously, so there is also that. But as for men have to pay their way into the club. If a man wants to get invited on a yacht, he has to go more steps to get.
He has to own the yacht.
Either he owns the yacht or he knows someone who is connected to the yacht. Yeah. But as compared to a girl just posting a picture on Instagram and she's getting a DM from one guy to come on the yacht. So,
but guys to get DMs.
Yeah. So that's why I said both exist, but the amount of guys getting DMs against the amount of girls getting DMs, which will be higher?
Yeah, that's
but women are learning to shoot their shots right now. Women are learning to shoot their shots. They are learning to shoot their shots.
Some people have not learned.
No, they
have learned. But still, they have not learned.
We need to book them for shoot your shot class. We need to book them for shoot your shot.
No, I don't know. I don't know what that means. What do you mean by? Is it me sliding to someone's DM like, hey, what's up? Even people sliding to my DM, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I'm not replying.
But they do that to that.
Yeah,
it's not a big deal these days. No,
if I see someone cooking, if I see a guy cooking next time, I'm like, that looks delicious.
Yeah,
I guess.
There are different ways you can do it.
There are different ways. There are the ones they will like a few of your pictures before they slide.
What?
Well, if you just like my pictures and you're not saying anything,
no.
I won't respond.
They will like about 4 or 5 pictures. So to show.
To
show.
You don't like my picture and you don't.
No.
Don't answer them.
No.
I'm like, oh my gosh,
no, so they'll like you just notice back to back. Like, it's not days, it's like in a moment.
At the same time.
At the same time. So the notification.
That's how you shoot shots.
To give you an idea.
You just gotta like multiple pictures, and that's how.
I feel like men do it more.
I
feel like men do it more.
That has not even allowed me to land. If she's already just. So after
I'm learning so I can learn how to shoot my own shots too.
No, you have to go.
Because I've seen some people on
Instagram
like,
you have to go for shoot the shot masterclass. Shoot the shot masterclass.
So you like 5 pictures at once, then you now go to the DM.
Yeah. So that's,
you enter the DM. The DM is the playing ground.
Yeah. So what do you start with? Hey, hello. I like your pictures.
It's not okay. You want lectures on that?
You want lecture? You want masterclass?
Let us learn.
It's not so good if you're starting with hi.
So what do we start with?
It's not so good. You just look for something nice to say, like, because I think
I just came it up.
It depends on you, but most times conversational DMs always work.
Usually,
sometimes
the best way is you reply to their story and you start a conversation.
But if
and then you want to get their number, do you have iMessage? Do you play iMessage games?
Listen.
From there, you want to do FaceTime.
Have you been shooting your shots?
But obviously from this kind of discussion,
she has
far to know the nitty-gritty of it.
It doesn't work all the time.
Definitely. That's why you cast the net wide a bit.
There's power in numbers. Put it out.
There is power. So basically, it's basically that's what pretty privilege, and it's not. Yes, a large portion of men don't. It's like, what do swindlers? All these men that are swindlers or sugar boys do? Those are handsome privileges that they're using to.
But it's not a lot, honestly.
Sugar baby.
Yes,
like, because you can be as fine as anything else, and if you are like poor, like you're not.
No, yes. So those people play to a certain stereotype of women. You get. We obviously know sugar boys are more attractive.
Rich women.
To rich older. Women. So
and the confirmed sugar boys also have the way they dress, even if they don't have a lot.
Even if they don't have
they have the packaging. They have it. So
you can tell a sugar boy
one example,
just by seeing his face.
One example is let's look at One Direction. The group. So everybody knew that they put the pretty boys at the front and they push the less attractive ones.
Who was the less attractive?
I don't know. I don't pay attention. But when I watch videos of them, I see that they put the most attractive ones at the front and the less attractive ones at the back. You can't tell me that you can't become it happens with the pretty.
All of them were pretty.
But there's 4 people. But one of them is more attractive than the other.
But okay, let's look at K-pop. Like K-pops are like very, very pretty guys.
I know what
even K-drama.
I know what K-pop is, but like facial, I don't.
You don't look
facial.
That's really
facial.
No. Careful. No.
If K-pop people come and drag people.
The army people and BTS people, they don't drag people. They will burn you up. They will not bury your ashes.
So
instead of digging you 6 feet under, they will dig you 10 feet under.
They will not find you. At least I have made it known. I know K-pop. And that's all.
I'm watching a K-drama now about K-pop, or like Ivy Idol, that was what it's called, and like they focus very much on like face. Like face is a very, very important trait. But those are classified as like they have handsome privileges for sure. Like they have handsome
even this
privileges
trendy
for
Netflix
sure.
series that they took people to an island. Maybe you remember the name.
Love Island.
Is it that one that they had money to? They're not supposed to kiss each other and sleep with each other or something like that.
Oh, Too Hot to Handle.
Okay, I guess that's.
Is it Too Hot to Handle? Yeah, Too Hot to Handle.
Yeah, so
yeah.
You see the guys there, and the ladies there. You obviously the selection is obviously based on mainly physical attributes.
That's really
Okay, so
not by brain.
yes, there is. Though now, is it bad? What's the way I put the question? So, is it wrong to use your pretty or handsome privilege?
No, not at all. Enjoy it. Live your life. Why? What's bad in using the face that you got to enjoy yourself? Like, what's...
Yeah. Okay, I understand the point whereby you can use it. Of course, it's an advantage, and if it is a privilege, you can use it. But beware of the risk that comes with also using it. Just like what we've been talking about for a while now. Now, someone sees your picture and you're so beautiful, and then the person is inviting you to the yacht, and you feel like it's just a privilege because of my beautiful face. You know, it's beyond just that. If I'm inviting you based on that, then there is a reason. So if you're using your privilege then you should expect the...
Yeah, so don't play ignorant.
Exactly. If you're trying to...
So you're saying that because I have my pretty face and I'm using my pretty face, is that what's it called? What's it called?
Anything.
Privilege or whatever it's called. I should also expect a transaction of sexual favors. Is that what you're saying?
You should expect anything that comes with it, especially if you're using it as a privilege.
So this is the thing. Everything has a yin and yang. You can't go on the yacht and know fully well how.
And you say thank you, and you.
No, you can't. You know why you were invited on the yacht.
Why? Because I have fine face.
Then it doesn't stop there.
But you know it doesn't stop there.
You can't even play ignorant.
So if you now want to play ignorant.
But then why is that the expectation of like, why do you expect, like, why is there expectation of sexual favor? Like,
why didn't wait? Okay, so why didn't I consider other people?
To you, what do they want to do? They just want to
No, it's not that. They're attracted to me, sure, it's not a problem. You know, I find face, I understand that. Okay. But then there's no expectation of I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah, they just want you
to... So why did you go?
I went, you are attracted to me, no problem. It's all right, you know.
And they said, come to my yard.
I cannot
come to my yard.
But then you are expected... No, but then immediately I'm expected to give it to you.
It might not even be immediate, but wait.
It might take time, but just know that they're asking for it.
When I'm inviting you to a yard... I don't understand. I didn't touch it, actually.
Is it a rope?
Maybe this is the one pushing it. But when I invite you to a yacht, wait, what are you expecting in the first instance?
Exactly.
Now, if you don't want anything, then you don't go. So if you go, I've invited you, and what do you expect?
I don't like it when people are oblivious to stuff.
Of course, you know.
Oblivious.
You know it's a contract.
I know that I'm attractive, and I know that you're attracted to me. And this invite me to
listen, in this life, when they give you something,
it depends. Why is the person attracted to you?
Because of my face, my body, my whatever.
Because of the sexual attributes
that I have. Is that what you're saying?
That you are portraying. That the person is that you are.
Even if you're not necessarily portraying it, like
you could.
The
chances of you not necessarily portraying it is very.
No, there are some fine girls that will even dress decent and everything, and they will still slide into. You haven't necessarily portrayed anything.
Yes. So yes. So that's
majority of our rules are be. So majority of the time they're dressing modestly. They don't really want to take.
They don't want to go that route. That's why they're dressing that way.
You are modest. They will accept.
So not to bring that, not to attract that
energy. If you are wearing bikini inside, posting bikini, and
you've even passed a message across.
Enter my yacht, and you are saying, I don't want to do any
you go.
They will say you are mad. What? Then why did you enter my yard?
Why did you enter in the first instance? Even if you dress modest and you still enter,
it's like
you accepting it is indirectly signing a contract.
Let me ask a question that is very grounded, right?
In the middle of attacks lately.
So
Just FYI, I feel like today everything like it's just.
So Dara, let's say we're walking down, right, and someone stops us and he says, "Take $1 million." What would you ask?
Thank you. No, like
just
what would I ask? Why are you giving me $1 million?
Why are you asking that?
Because like why? What's the reason why you're giving me?
So you know there is a reason. And what? So now I will ask you.
Like,
what's the likelihood? What's the likelihood?
You believe that?
What's the likelihood of?
Yes, charity.
Charity.
Like
No.
So you're homeless.
Wait. So
That's
no,
you're
wait.
giving me $1 million.
Wait.
It's
Don't
okay.
consider you.
It's okay.
So what's the likelihood of there is something that needs to be given for that? Let's be realistic from your end. The person offers you the $1 million. You ask what's the reason. What's the likelihood that it's possibly good? A reason the person will give you. What's the likelihood on a scale if you were to
50-50.
honestly you say 50-50?
I say 50-50 because I literally like honestly do I know like it's 50-50.
They
Why
say,
would the person want something
economy.
bad?
Exactly.
No, because I'm
Why would the person 50-50 I would say it's 50-50
okay,
I would say.
it's 50-50.
It's 50-50
But
I would say.
but you already
Because you don't know like
But you already know that 50 is already bad. Your 50 is
so it's a 50 bad 50 good.
yeah it's 50-50 so
Okay.
you can be good you can be bad.
But you know there's a high chance of the person's expecting something for giving you for even
People
offering
don't give for free.
because you know you live in a
This
world
economy.
because you know you live in a world where free is not even free in Freetown.
Exactly.
Freetown town. So you're now assuming that this person slid into your DM is inviting you on a yacht. Is going to send the.
It's just generous.
It's just generous.
The helicopter to pick
But
you.
you know what you have been
Private
posting
jets.
also. You know so we all know everyone. So if you go through someone's social media platform, right, going through it, you get an idea as to the narrative the person is pushing. For some reason, by the time people have watched this podcast a lot, they will think I'm pushing one narrative.
I still feel there are some ladies.
Everybody is always pushing
Everyone has their own narrative. That's what I'm saying.
Of course. No, you can't. You can't.
Yeah, no, you
You
cannot.
can't be a man without
I am
any.
pushing free thinking.
No,
That's not your
You
narrative.
got
It's
not
not
a
free
narrative.
thinking.
Exactly. That's even a narrative. That's even.
Yeah, but
that's not what you're pushing.
I just
anyways.
feel you can't be oblivious to the fact.
But what I'm
that
saying is there are even some people that they are not even posting
True.
that kind of
Yes,
thing, and
yes.
people will still enter there.
Definitely.
There are some girls that they're fine. You just see, there is no way you can dress modest. You see, I need to talk to this.
Yes, that's very.
Toby's
true. But a lot of them that in that segment you're talking about, they don't lean into that doing things for.
They won't.
They
Some
don't,
won't even.
they don't look at taking because of they know the landscape.
Yeah,
the
what's
world.
coming.
They don't lean into using that pretty privilege to take.
Yeah.
So it's just if you
it.
lean into
If
it,
you're using it, then you should expect what comes.
fine. Maybe once in a while to maybe go up the ladder or something. And maybe if he's if he's at work, but all these social
that
gadgets,
work is even worse. You go through the ladder using your fine privilege, and you won't expect that something will happen. Most of the bosses there, they
even in the music industry, like I don't know if you guys know is Glorilla. She's independent, and I don't know, but like it would be nice if she was signed, but because she's dark skinned, she has not been signed to any record label. But Nicki Minaj, just started.
Sorry, you said because she's dark skinned.
Yeah, so there's light skin privilege as well. That's pretty privilege.
I assume, yeah.
But
yeah, there is that.
There is color.
So in the music industry, you see a lot of them like that.
Yeah, but it's hard for me to how do you know it's because she's dark that she hasn't been signed?
Because that's what she said.
Glorilla, everybody loves Glorilla. Yet you go and put somebody else that nobody knows and they don't really like them to go and sign them. But why can't you sign Glorilla knowing that you will make mad money from her?
So why does she need to be signed if she's already making the money? If she's independent?
That's just the benefits of coming from.
But if they invest in her, they know they will get more
being signed.
So
I think it's beyond what you're saying.
Yeah, just because they're black female artists.
Exactly.
Caesar,
why would you not sign?
Caesar is signed now. She's black.
Why would you know that someone will bring you profit and obvious thing and you won't sign?
For music industry, that is all about
money.
You know what? How do you BI files? Kelly Rowland. Is it Kelly Rowland? Yeah, Kelly Rowland. The Destiny
Child, Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
Kelly Rowland is better than Beyonce. Can't tell me nothing.
So
she sings way better than Beyonce. But because Beyonce is prettier and lighter.
I don't know anything about this musical.
Sorry, the Destiny's Child, they put Beyonce up there. Because she's prettier, I guess. And then
don't say that. No, don't say that.
I think you're seeing things from another perspective, which might be wrong.
See,
there are a lot of politics even beyond
an
what
example
you're
is,
saying.
there's a lot of politics. An example is, I know people always say, what's her name? Is it Whitney Houston?
Yeah.
Whitney Houston,
she sings better than Beyonce, but obviously Beyonce has had a successful career more than her, because there's a lot of things that go into.
No, she has a successful career.
No, who has had more of a successful career?
Lately?
It's not lately, it's a span.
I mean, no, I've heard. Did she have Whitney Houston?
Not Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston. Is it Houston? Am I pronouncing it well? The
Whitney
black
Houston
one that was in.
Whitney Houston.
It's not Houston.
I'm correcting you. Whitney Houston.
Is this thing
now?
No, confirm. Let me see a picture.
Houston, the one that was on crack. Sorry, it's not crack. Cocaine.
No, it's not the one I'm talking of. No, not this one. This is not the one I'm talking of. There's another one.
Who's another Whitney Houston?
The one that she used to be fat and she has reduced. She has slimmed down.
Austin.
Kelly Price?
No.
Okay, all these musicians, there are people are calling now. I don't know them.
So Whitney Houston?
Yeah, let me see that.
Coco? What's her name?
She has been in some movies.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I know. And she played
a lot of biopic. She has played a lot of biopic. I think she was in the Jimmy Fox.
Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, she did. So Google the Aretha Franklin biopic. That I think came out last year. I think came out last year, right?
I think so. Or 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
so she's
Franklin.
Is it Kate Huston? So.
What's her name again?
Hopefully they find it, y'all. Hopefully they find it.
Jennifer Houston.
Yeah, so Jennifer Houston. So obviously,
definitely.
A lot of people say she sings, but there's
her voice is amazing.
You can't just use prettiness as the only reason why a female artist is not successful. I just feel because there's branding that goes into it. There's even acceptance. There's acceptance from the market.
But but I'm saying that due to privilege, they have more access than the people who are.
I've not seen the picture of the person you're saying, so I don't know how pretty. But music industry is a very complicated.
Yeah, you can't just.
If you're talking about music industry, especially American music industry, I don't know.
Jennifer Hudson.
Neither do I care about it.
So for music industry, there are lots of factors that go into it. But we're not talking of normal day-to-day, everyday things that people do. Yes, it plays a factor, and yes, it's for females. Yes, they get more of the yardstick than the.
Well, I think it's the culture is where we are.
Yes, the culture, the society plays a large factor into it. The society plays.
Because if it's if you're looking at it from Asian K-pop and all that. The pretty handsomeness, or what did you guys call it? The handsome privileges. Oh my God, it's even very complicated and it's very oh no, like especially idols, K-pop, and the stuff they go through.
In entertainment, it plays a lot.
I'm not even talking about entertainment, but like the industry themselves, like being like the ajushi or. So being
like they put them on a strict diet. If they find out that they ate like 1 grain of rice.
Even when they are doing ads and everything like that, of like any food ads, anything like that, they spit the food out after.
Yeah.
I feel that is different in a way because they need them for a particular thing. Like even I won't say that's a total privilege in a way because the reason for
they have a brand to maintain.
Yeah, exactly. If you're beautiful in Nigeria too, and you need to be a particular face of a particular brand. If you're a face of a particular brand, then there is a way you need to look and you stay in that lane. So we are not necessarily looking at that as a privilege. We are just saying that is just your work.
Another example,
that's a job.
Another example I can give is just there are a lot of women as compared to men that are just Instagram influencers just because they just post pretty pictures and
yeah, that happens.
Just
yeah. What I'm just trying to say is that in maybe the Western world, more like pretty privilege is taken advantage of more.
Yes.
But then in the Asian culture, the handsome privilege is taken advantage of, like almost equal to the British privilege.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I won't accept that. What I'm just saying is based on maybe the entertainment, maybe. Like the face they want to push, but we are talking about everyday situations. Maybe I'm an handsome guy and I'm trying to find out my ways.
So
I don't. Okay. Pretty.
So in the Asian market, are you talking of everyday?
In the Asian market, the everyday people are mostly like the women are mostly targeted more in terms of the pretty privilege, because if like you are not by the standard of a certain level, like the guys would literally guys dictate like, oh, you should be small face, small lips, double eyelids. What else do they have? Pale skin. So like,
what's
our side, they want everything big. They are always fetish.
yeah.
Big lips. If you don't get big lips,
Big ass, big bum, big.
But yeah, they love big lips.
I thought Nigeria.
I swear. Nigeria, they don't like big lips. Not like they love it. They can't say it.
And Nigeria, we have a mix.
They might love big other
they
things,
like pink
but
lips.
People are being
they love
the
pink
faster
lips.
stage.
It changes.
There was a time,
so that's just the world we live in, where pretty privilege and
I'm just saying that
plays people use it a lot and is a part of people's lives, and
I don't think there's anything wrong with it though.
There's nothing wrong with it, but it comes with consequences.
Why is
that?
It
comes with consequences. It's just that you cannot play ignorant to the consequences that it comes with, and you still playing into that space.
Okay. So, question: is it fair?
Is it fair? It's definitely. Is it fair?
But life fair for what?
So, is it fair on other people or like life in general?
Life itself is not fair.
Living, please don't bring that one.
But that's the truth.
Life is not fair. I understand. That's life is not fair in different areas.
We all have our privileges.
Like, is it like because some people they are better than this, but because you have the face, you get the opportunity, or like if like let's say from people that this affects in a bad way, like this affects like those that are not as pretty as the other people and they are being put to the side. Is that fair to them?
Definitely not. People deciding what pretty privilege. You have more privilege because you are fine.
See,
it's not unfair. It's not fair.
There is no balance, because first thing first, they're not the ones that like. It's not like they created themselves and said don't want to pretty. Do you get? So first thing first, it's not in them. Yes, how they use it is up to them.
Exactly.
That's fine. You can hold them accountable to that. But how do you hold someone for being extremely pretty?
I'm not holding accountable. I'm not holding them accountable. I'm just saying that it's not fair, but it is what it is.
But there are other privileges today. See, intelligent privilege.
Yeah, exactly. Even the rich thing, the rich privilege too. You don't dictate where they will be given birth to, and it's not exactly
that the CEO will promote his.
What's the difference between? What's the difference between King Charles and my dad? The only difference is where they were born.
I'm asking, is it wrong?
Wait.
No, but
what's the difference between King Charles and my dad? The only difference is where they were born. That's the main difference. Is it fair?
Who born there?
No, exactly. Who born?
But it is what it is.
Exactly. That's just like. That's just life. Like, there are some things. And something I've realized about privileges generally is if you have a particular privilege, if you're privileged in a way, use it to your advantage. You don't need to say that, because some people are poor. Exactly, because some people are poor, you have to now dress poor when you have access to things. Use it to your advantage, and then you can help the other people
enjoy
if
life,
you want
because
to.
people are suffering, you want to join them and suffer.
When you have the opportunity not to suffer.
That question is really nice. And I feel, as Toby said, is
okay. So wait, let's talk about sorry. We have different privileges now. We have privileges, handsome privileges, rich privilege.
Yes, we have blood privilege, color privilege,
IQ privilege.
IQ
privilege. Yes, but there's also like
there's connection. There's connections.
I don't know how to
Which one?
say this one that is not in a
What does it get you?
Just say it.
There's disability privilege. People that are on a spectrum, in different spectrum, whether it's bipolar, whether it's bipolar spectrum. It's not a spectrum.
I don't know. Part of the mental health.
Yeah, like the mental health. There are some mental health privileges in terms of. I'm thinking this from young Sheldon in a way because he is obviously someone that is on, I don't know whatever he is, but then because of how he is, people let a lot of things go.
I don't understand what. Could you share?
Just script that. Don't worry.
Let's talk of school. So, during tests, so if you have like a mental health issue, like I don't know, you're dyslexic, or you have problems, or like I don't know, anxiety or depression, they will take you aside, and sometimes they even give you more time.
Well, I won't call that privilege.
No, that's privilege.
No, that's not privilege.
That's not privilege.
That's not privilege.
That's not privilege.
Because
there
is a reason for that.
What I'm trying to say, it's not really that, because that one is like because they need it.
That's
right?
just
an accommodation
like,
because
that's
it's needed.
accommodating. That's accommodating. But what I'm trying to say is
someone is disabled is the least you
is accommodate because they don't have they're not
so
playing
you
the
can't
same
compare them
field.
to.
But what I'm saying, I'm taking this from young Sheldon, like Big Bang Theory.
Sheldon,
right? Because the thing is that it was like a lot of things were let go of, even though they like, even if like it does not, it's not as if it needed accommodation in all the areas, but whether it was being rude or being whether it was being rude or selfish or like really putting everyone at a disadvantage, or it was putting anyone at a disadvantage, it was experiencing privilege based on that. That's what I mean.
Okay, so what attributes did he have, or like did he have?
How do you even explain Sheldon?
It was just very rude, actually.
It was so rude.
So like he has autism, but like he would just say things, and it's just the fact.
Is it rude or blunt? Was he rude or what? He was blunt? So I've not watched The Big Bang Theory, but maybe I don't know if you've watched The Good Doctor.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
The Good Doctor. So there's
not
Murphy.
No.
So
not
Murphy has what does he have? He has
autism,
and so part of him is he cannot he's socially awkward.
Yeah.
So he's not.
Actually, I think Sheldon had more of IQ privileges than. Like it's more IQ privilege because it was supposedly super. An
example of that is The Good Doctor too. Murphy has IQ privileges because he's extremely smart. You get, but back to what you were saying about being blunt and why I asked, because watching The Good Doctor, Murphy is not rude. He's just blunt because of he lacks the social connection. So an example, he's a doctor, and you know how kids come to the hospital, or you have a patient and the patient asks you, based on this operation, would you die? As a doctor, you are supposed to emotionally balance, intelligence.
Yeah.
But he just calculates on a logical space of you have 98% chance of dying, which is not being
the truth.
Rude. It's just giving you the statistics and stating the statistics.
Yeah.
But because there's no emotion tied to that, it comes out as him being, yes, if you don't understand, he has autism.
Yeah. Okay, I'll scratch that. What other? Oh, hey, I wanted to say light skin privilege.
Yeah,
colorism.
Models go through that.
Do you believe in colorism?
Of course. See, the one I didn't believe in, the one we talked about, it was just based on the human nature. I'm just saying it is your nature, but I'm not saying that there are no advantages when it comes to things like.
So do you agree that people can be colorist?
Yeah, no, not colorist in what
people are giving.
Yeah,
so based on your color.
I'm not even saying that. Even based on the racism thing, I'm not saying that some people are not racist in a way. I'm just saying that. You
just said it's a small.
Exactly, and it's because they are bad, not necessarily because they are just racist. It's because they are bad. So that's So I'm not saying that there is no colorism advantage or all that.
So in different sectors, black people have more advantage than fair people. Fair people and white people have more advantage than black people. An example is in hip hop. You're more likely to have a black hip hop artist succeed over a white hip hop because of the culture and the society and the audience, right? Same. So for as compared to if you go to country music, your country is I would assume country is white music. So you are more likely to have a white artist succeed over black. Not to even say that there are not black people in country music. There are, but the majority are mostly white. Majority of people that listen to country music are white. Jazz is black. So those are in modeling. Tall people they always pick tall people over short people.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Is it laughing matter?
It's a laughing matter. It's
He
not that
likes to
serious.
laugh now.
It's not that serious. Life is not that hard. So they always pick tall people. They will pick slim people that are slim over the people that are even average or not even going to oversize or even thick. But now thick people have an advantage in bikini.
No, they still go for skinny ass people.
Yes, but some brands go for thick.
No, but they are starting to go for thick.
Thick people,
BBL.
BBL
people.
So BBL people have advantage.
Even in Nigeria, people with BBL, they get more endorsement deals.
Oh.
So now people are getting BBL so that they
people are
can get
getting
endorsement
I
deals.
saw a picture. Someone was lying on the bed with blood over.
Oh my goodness.
Is she dead? Because of BBL. I was like, is she
Actually,
dead?
recently somebody actually died. 20-year-old in Nigeria. She
I
died
heard
from
this story.
BBL.
Yeah, so there are different privileges in
Don't
different.
do BBL, please.
In different. Is it your BBL?
Please do you.
What did they say? Advisor, blah blah blah. Don't do BBL.
No, you're not.
I stand on the chat on the
I beg.
fence of no
Do
BBL.
not. Don't do BBL.
Hey,
I repeat. Do not
You
do.
repeat.
please
Do
repeat.
not do
So
BBL.
yes, privileges. There are different
BBL is
privileges
going out of trend.
there are different privileges that work in different aspects of life and apply to different certain people, and it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So let's in some, but which I think we established from the beginning was there is obviously different types of privileges that plays to both genders, and they're allowed to use it as best as they see fit, but they should also be aware of the consequences that come depending on how you use it. And
and also be aware of like the people that
slide into your DMs.
The people that they are not upsetting, but like using your privilege is good and all that, right? But then sometimes just be aware of
Use your
the
privilege
opposites.
for the greater good.
Like
That's what she's
if you
trying
did
to
not
say.
have the privilege, right? How would it have been?
Put in the work.
We are sad for the people that do not
Just
have
be
the
sad
privilege.
for them.
See
Why
that?
should you be sad?
Sad for them.
Sharon
No,
is
Sad for
no,
them.
but seriously.
That's because you
No,
enjoy the
that's
privilege.
pity. Why would you pity them? Because you have.
Not pity.
More access.
I'm
But
not saying
that's another
pity
point,
them. I'm
though.
not saying
Okay,
pity
be
them.
considerate, yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to
change
say.
your vocabulary.
That's what I'm trying
Don't
to
say
say.
be pity you.
I'm
That's
not
that's
pity
not
them.
nice.
I'm not saying you should pity them.
That's not nice.
Sharon is just coming for. Don't pity anybody. Don't pity.
But be considerate. That's what I'm
so
trying to say.
No be me send you now. Why should I
She
be
said it to be ugly. That's what she's
See
saying.
like
So in summary, everyone, please. By Toby, he said use your
yeah,
privilege
it's important to
better yourself.
no
and
dollar
eventually
more.
to better the world.
Yeah,
Yes.
I say use
I'm
your
saying-
enjoy your
Sharon
privilege.
is also jumping. Sharon is our own. I don't even know her own. Sharon, where
Don't
do you
pity
stand?
those.
Don't
that
pity
Not
anybody.
anybody.
Not
I
send
beg.
anybody.
Then Dara,
If you need
Do
to use
you?
it, do it. Yeah.
then Dara is jumping on Toby's bandwagon, so that we put them into
Privileges
the same.
are good. They're not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Just be
But it's not
thankful.
fair now. It's just not
It's
fair.
not a fair
That's it.
thing, but
But it is what it is. That's
we
it.
thank God for the privileges.
So
Exactly.
everyone,
Thank God.
we thank you guys for listening, and we hope you people have identified the privileges you have.
Yeah, take a look at yourself.
It may not be pretty privilege or handsome privilege. It could be intellectual privilege. It could be
street privilege.
Yes, the street privilege. That's a nice one. Yeah, the street privilege. There are different privileges that every individual has. You just need to find it and harness it to do good for yourself and for the world in general. So, as always, thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
My name is Micah. We've got Auntie Rema's Auntie or Mama Tunde.
Got me.
We've got Dara, and we've got the amazing Toby. So please subscribe, share the video. Let us know what privileges you feel you have and you are using. Yes, because
you feel. Well, there are some that will think they have some and they
don't have. Sometimes it's confidence. People that think that the
ones that believe they have confidence privilege, they should also show us how they have confidence privilege. But so let us know. Share, subscribe, like. Drop your comments. While we make sure we're growing, so we have no choice but to read your
follow, please follow, and tell your friends to follow.